Illustrator can be used to create artwork for a wide variety of purposes. For web graphics, for web pages, for print, and even for film. You can take Illustrator artwork into After Effects. You can take it into Photoshop. You can put it on your mobile device. So let's go ahead and talk about document profiles so you can choose exactly the size document you need to work with. First of all, whenever you create a brand new document, you'll be taken to the New Document dialog box. And the area that we're interested in lives right here, New Document Profile. Now currently it says Custom. That's because I changed some of the parameters myself. So no matter what you choose here, let's say I choose Print. If I change one part of this and I hit the Tab key, it turns into Custom because we've changed the presets that come with it. So I'm going to go to New Document Profile and let's go ahead and talk about these guys. Well, Print, of course, is going to be for printing out things. Business cards, brochures, postcards, newsletters, books, things like that will be based on print. And when you're using print, you could use points and you can use picas, inches, or whatever you want to use. But typically, you don't want to use pixels because pixels is going to be based on screen. We'll come back to that in a second. When we choose a profile, we can change the number of artboards we're going to deal with, the size, and we can change the width and height. We can also change the orientation from the portrait to landscape, which is sideways. I'm going to go back here and choose Web. Now you'll see that Illustrator wisely chose pixels for me because when you're doing web graphics, you're not dealing in inches anymore because our monitors and screens are in pixels. They are in pixels from left and right and top to bottom. So as you can see, this is going to be 800 by 600. And you can choose 640 by 480 and 1024 by 786. But of course you can change this to whatever you want and then you'll get that custom again. So for web graphics, for things that are going to be like video game artwork or whatever, as long as it's going to be viewed on the screen, you're going to deal with pixels. Next we have mobile and devices. So we can do things for like the iPhone and other devices. And these are the sizes of the screens generally. But if not, you can enter that here as well. Now don't forget, because we are dealing with a screen of some type, we are once again dealing with the units of pixels. We also have the ability to do video and film. So if you're doing a show open screen or you're doing something for a logo or anything, you'll be dealing with video and film, and once again, pixels. You can also choose the type of screen you're going to deal with. So we have the NTSC DV, which is the North American standard. We also have PAL for Europe. We have High Def. We have HDTV. We have Cineon, and we have Film, which is like the film screen, the big gigantic screen when you pay your $25,000 to go see a movie and get that popcorn. We also have basic CMYK. Now this is important. The difference between CMYK and RGB. Typically, CMYK, which stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, are 4-color inks that a printer will mix in various combinations to give you your printed documents. So then when you go to the store and you buy a magazine or you buy a newspaper, that has been printed in CMYK. And what happens is the paper goes through and passes by drums, and those drums drop on different percentages of these 4 colors, and as it passes by the next color and over again, you get the different values here to get your printed page. I went to a printer a long time ago and it's a very fascinating process. We also have basic RGB. RGB is going to be for your screen. So if you're dealing with television, you're dealing with a phone, you're dealing with a computer screen, you are dealing with red, green, and blue, RGB. And that's how we see our colors on our monitors. All right? And we also have the Flash Catalyst. Now Flash Catalyst is a way to create documents and create things, let me put it that way, without a lot of programming involved. And I'm not going to really cover Flash Catalyst in this tutorial because of course we're in Illustrator, but this is a way to code things without a whole bunch of hassle. So that is how you can use the document profiles to create the document that's going to be appropriate for the place you want to deliver your content.